Now, for book lovers, a good cup of coffee is almost always incomplete without a trusty tome at hand. Luckily, there's a shop in Quezon City that gives the best of both worlds. Pia Bonalos joins us from the area to tell us all about it. Good morning, Pia.
Good morning, Claire. Books and coffee. These are just two of my favorite things, and these are combined here in Cool Beans Cafe. With me are owners Lot Deleste and Scott Lieva to tell us more about it. Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
First, of course, the concept of books and coffee, that's something, that's been a long time coming. But how did you guys come up with it? How did it all start?
Well, we were thinking of a business back then. And we came up with the idea, why don't we put up a coffee shop? Tapos, well, we were thinking what would make it different from the others. And I suggested, why don't we cater to local coffee? Kasi like like a century ago, I believe we were one of the biggest exporter.
Yes.
Right? And then sabi ko, right now, it's sad that we always support imported coffee. So, she said, yeah, sige, try natin. And then, since I'm from Baguio, naisip ko, yung Highland coffee. And then, she also told me naman na parang, why don't we put books? And so that's how it fused na yung Highland, because I'm from Baguio, and
Yes.
she's really bookish.
So it's a nice
bookworm.
partnership between the two of you that brought it all out. But I'm curious about the local coffee because, of course, we all know that we do have coffee here locally, pero not a lot of shops carry it. So, paano yun? How did that, where do you usually get your grounds? Saan galing yung mga coffee beans?
We actually get it from Baguio. We have a supplier, and all of our coffee except for the decaf lang naman, yung local. The decaf, it's imported.
How do you think our local coffee fares kapag syempre you've already tasted all the different coffee that different countries have to offer? At par na rin ba yung coffee natin or even
naman,
better?
competitive naman siya, to be fair. Kasi, I mean that may kanya-kanyang opinion yung mga tao.
Yes.
Like, there are a lot of other coffee shops out there that serves this from this country and then this from the other country. So, I think it depends din
Our
sa tao.
varieties are also, we also have varieties like varying in strength, also in bitterness, mga acidity. So, in terms of yung availability at yung range ng mga matatry na coffee sa Philippines, there are a lot. There are dark roast, medium roast, and light roast also. So, yan, maraming matatry.
What's your favorite among those that you offer here?
My favorite, and also our best seller, is the Sagada coffee. It's the strongest. It's a dark roast.
Okay, just saying Sagada, it already brings you that mountain feel, and of course, it transports you to that place. So that's also offered here. Paano yun? Brewed lang, or is it done in a special way?
We have it brewed. We can also customize it for the customers, like when they want a frost blend, which is our signature iced blend and drinks. Sometimes they want hazelnut with Sagada, so they can really customize it. Or Sagada, Benguet, and Kalinga, which are the three coffee we offer.
Okay. So those three, and the strongest of them is Sagada. Which one is the lightest naman?
Kalinga.
The Kalinga roast.
And the Benguet is our medium roast.
Okay, so all that you can have here. Of course, we already started with that. Can you tell me what's this cup here in front of me?
That's our hot mocha.
Okay.
Regular mocha.
This is a regular mocha. Of course, I love mocha, and it's always perfect to go with the book selection, with books. Can you tell me a little bit about your book selection as I try out your coffee right here?
Our book collection, we have a lot of art books, graphic novels, fiction, Filipiniana. We have a wide range of Filipiniana books, which is uncommon. Tsaka we have rare books na parang yung mga collectibles na. So, yun. Nakuha namin from garage sales. We really frequent book sales. We buy from online sellers also para dumami talaga yung range. And we have children's books also para sa mga bata. And our highlight is our National Geographic collection na sobrang dami.
Dinadagdagan pa namin.
Can I just say about your mocha, what's interesting to me is parang it has a hint of cinnamon to complement that mocha taste because I love the taste of mocha, how the coffee and chocolate mixes. And that little hint of cinnamon gives it more character and flavor. So I love that. So you did tell me about your book. So paano yun? You do say that it's a library. So are there rules sa pagbabasa nila ng books ninyo dito?
Well, basically, the rules are just like the library din sa library na kung pwede, handle with care din naman yung books, and as much as possible, they lower their voice when they're here. But, you know, hindi na-avoid minsan na may maingay.
Coffee shop.
Din
Coffee
naman
talks,
siya.
ganyan.
Coffee talks. Yun. And yung siguro, we don't allow the books outside.
Okay.
To be
In-house
borrowed.
reading
In-house
only.
reading only.
But what if, for example, me, I'm so engrossed in like one novel and then I can only stay here for 2 hours and then I have to run and I want to go
Run.
back to that book. How can I actually do that? Paano ba yun?
There are some who, like, parang may
They leave
schedule.
their
They leave their bookmarks.
Yeah, so they leave notes na parang, example,
Please
Pia
don't.
Pia was here, do not remove this bookmark, they
Ah.
put the dates, and then
People
sometimes
respect
it's
it.
interesting because it becomes a topic for conversation. Like when people see a bookmark and then they reply to it, parang ganun.
Oh, that's sweet. Because also you create like this community of readers because sometimes that's what attracts people to like online forums. You get to interact and now you get to interact through the books
Through
that
the
are
books,
here.
yeah.
Wow.
That's the thing.
Yeah, that's a nice thing to do. And of course, you have an intensive, a really extensive selection right there. Yung utak ko parang kailangan gisingin ng
Gising.
kape. So can you tell me, of course, aside from the coffee right here, you have 3 drinks. Can you tell me what these drinks are?
This is our mocha mint frost blend, our cappuccino frost blend, and our strawberry frost blend. Yan yung mga best sellers din namin sa frost blends namin.
And it's perfect for the summer because frost blended coffee talaga is good para magising ka na and then refreshed ka rin. So these are like maganda yung mga it's a hefty serving for you and you could really have that syempre topped with whipped cream to make it all look better and taste better as well. And then for your food selection, ang daming food ha. Can you tell me first these two rice dishes here?
This is our cream dory, herb crusted cream dory with honey mustard dipping sauce. And this is our chicken alfredo, pan-grilled chicken alfredo.
Okay, so perfect yung cream dory, especially now that it's Lent. So alam mo yun, madami yung mga kailangan nila fish
Holy
lang
week.
kapag Friday, exactly. So you can have that. I'm curious about the chicken alfredo because usually you have that in pasta. And then
Yeah.
you serve this with rice.
Rice.
The recipes are all yours. Who came up with all these recipes?
Both of us.
Both of us.
Home recipes
Home
siya. They've been tried by our family, so ayun, and they've been big hits. So we tried to offer them here.
I love myself some chicken, so I want to give this a go and let you know how it tastes. This is really, really yummy. Kasi yung chicken, and of course, you know how Alfredo tastes. Para siyang exactly how you'd want your carbonara to taste like. And I know a lot of people, of course, Pinoy's mahilig sa rice. So
Sa
if you put it
rice.
with the rice, I know it's a perfect combination. You also have pastas right here. Can you tell me about these?
This is our vegan longganisa pasta. So yun, actually from vegan talaga yung longganisa niya. And this is our panini actually. It's a vegetarian panini. Our eggplant parmigiana.
Wow, okay. Because when I look at this, I thought that it's like a meatball pasta, but it's vegan longganisa that you put in there. So what made you come up with that idea na longganisa ilalagay ninyo?
Weird stuff. We come up with weird combinations of food kasi we're not culinarily trained.
So walang limits.
So walang
Bale,
limits. Let's
explore
go.
everything and
Like,
everything.
we also have one na hindi nga lang naggawa is yung fried chicken afritada.
Wow!
Yeah, usually we come up with those ideas kasi yung cravings namin.
Yes.
Ang sarap sana kung ganito i-combine. So, yeah, yun yung result.
That's a very interesting combination right there. And then can you tell me all those other dishes that we have
Breakfast
for there?
meals. Yeah.
This one, what's this one here? Is that spam?
It's her original recipe
Breaded spam with cheese.
with cheese. Ngayon lang, that was the first time I've heard of it din when she
Yeah.
told me, you bread it with cheese, grated cheese. Sabi ko, how would that taste? Gumawa siya, tas panalo.
Wow, and of course, you forget all the calories when you have that. And then right beside it
It
is...
is the oriental pork which I invented.
Wow.
And then this is
Three egg,
bacon
and
and mushroom omelette.
And our bestseller panini, which is
The-
the chicken pesto.
Wow, there's a whole range of food you have here, and of course, you could enjoy the coffee and the books. All of this you have to offer here in Cool Beans. Thank you for sharing it with us
Thank you
this
very
morning.
much po, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you po.
Thank you so much. There you have it. For those of you who are looking for a good place to hang out, especially now in the summer, it's a perfect time for you to read a good book and, of course, enjoy a nice cup of coffee. You know where to go, only here in Cool Beans.